welcome. This is our Star Wars Tales from the Cantina stream. It is a rebranding of 5e, so if it is the stream you're looking for, as somebody pointed out. So before we get started, we got some sponsors. Let's go ahead and get those done real quick. Found Familiar Coffee. We all need coffee in these trying times. Go to foundfamiliar.com/FeatherFall and get 10% off that order, as well as Skull Splitter Dice. Y'all need some new dice. Everybody hold yours up. Nobody did it this time. Everybody does it every time. The time I mention it, nobody holds theirs up. And yeah, so they got some sexy metal dice. They are hot off the metal making. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, so go to the link down below, or I think it's Skull Splitter in the chat, and click on there. Use FeatherFall, get 10% off the order there. They have I think a Cyber Monday sale going on right now, so go over there real quick. Use our promo code too. It helps us out, helps them out. Good to go. So I think that's all the sponsors. So we did a pop-up stream the other day of Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, talking about character origins. We'll be doing that more frequently, so be sure to join our Discord to get those notifications. We were talking about all the new variety that they give, which is pretty amazing. I don't know when the next one's going to be. Maybe sometime. I don't know. This week. Probably this week. But then every Wednesday, we finish our Wild Mount. We'll be starting Descent into Avernus. New crew, new faces on here, so that'll be fun. Got all the overlays done and whatnot, so good to go there.
Looks good.
Every other Saturday, we have the Gateway Wars with our very own Harvey Barrel, DMing it, taking them through Lizard Town and tinfoil hats, I think, and everything. So be sure to check that out every other Saturday. Every other Sunday, we are here with Curse of Strahd. We are about ready to enter Strahd's lair. It's getting heated, man. We're like level 8, and we're just roasting folks. Chris is gonna have to turn up the DM difficulty. Over here bragging, talking shit. And he's gonna be like, "Okay, here's Strahd. You're dead."
Layer actions, baby. Layer actions are coming at you.
Yeah, and then every other Monday, you're here with us with Star Wars. So, what do you guys say? We're like 5 minutes into the intro, and we're done. Let's do it.
Oh yeah,
Kenny,
productive intro.
Kenna,
Yes.
you want to take us away?
I will do the recap. So I just want to apologize to you guys watching. I was watching the episode again last night because I obsess about everything, and I was noticed that I had made a crucial lore error, and I said that we started a fire on Tarsus at the 20-minute, 33-second mark in the video. I apologize about that, and we were on Corellia when we started the fire, Cornet City, and the capital one, the slums. So with all the T's in it, I think it became really kind of confusing. So I made a sentence to help us out, how to clarify all the things. So the sentence is really super easy. It goes, Tala tipped road to Tycho Station, transversing Tylo, transporting to Taurus, and then transferring to Tatooine. Now, all those things are absolutely correct, really super simple, and it clarifies everything, keeps everything really simple in your mind to, you kind of like figure out what's going on. All right. So the recap is we talked to Tala. She is a rebel spy in Tatooine and Mos Eisley. She told us that not only did we have more trackers, but in fact, the ISB was after us and they were on their way. Kenna ran back to the room, told everybody. We went out the window, some successfully, some not. And we tried to get kind of some cover, but we ended up in a fight in a bar in which some of us got beat up. Pretty much everyone except for Jack. And here we are being dragged into the rebel base, the secret rebel base in Mos Eisley after the fight. And also, by the way, every single one of us got Death Trooper wrong at least once during the fight. None of us got it right all the time. And it was just a simple 2-word phrase. Anyways, back to you, GM.
point out, you say we got beat up in a bar. We had explosions, man. Like, there's not much bar left.
Potato there, buddy. Yeah, we got a lot of property damage. So
You make it sound like we got beat up for our lunch money in the alley by the bigger kid. Like,
we held our own. I said nothing of the sort. You feel guilty about falling off the roof, okay?
I could have killed them all. I know it. Jack could have killed them all.
So the battle had just your double VIP had just crescendoed, if you will, and you guys had separated yourself from the B2 battle droid and 2 other troopers, and the Death Trooper had walked into you. False. It is not Chewie's wife. In fact, it is Boba Fett.
I mean, it was the first appearance of Chewbacca's wife, so...
It's true, but
Not
Chewbacca's
wrong.
wife is not canon in anything. Anyways, so you had marked yourself off, and as soon as the building collapsed, you heard the battle kind of continue on outside, and you were met in the alley by... Ooh.
Tala.
Yeah, I know. And that's where we left off. Immediately, you dispatched the Death Trooper. Tala said, we need to go. So that's where we're. We'll pick up from there. Take it away.
Who was carrying Dryce? I think 1B was
supporting Dryce.
supporting Dryce.
I believe so.
Yeah. And then Jack handed me the vibroblade from the Death Trooper, and so I'll haul my beaten up butt into the thing. I guess we'll find out where Mick is.
Yeah.
in this.
So are we getting on something? Are we just running down an alley? What is this? What does our we gotta go look like?
You're in the alleyway.
We're in the alleyway and we're running.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I assume we're all just following her.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
wasting any
And
time.
so you continue down the alleyway, kind of, you know exactly where you're headed. You see her fiddle with something, and the door kind of pops open into, it's almost like this stainless steel bunker. And she motions you all to go as she's holding the door open.
All right. I'll go and just motion everyone to follow in and kind of look back to make sure kind of what's going on in the alley, to make sure everyone gets in.
Everybody going in?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So as you all do enter, it's that same familiar scene that was described to Kenna last week. You see computers. You don't see anybody at the computers now. You kind of see people at, like, red alert, if you will. And they're huddled around a table. And Tala says, oh, come on. And as you approach, it's 2 females and then Tala coming up. So these are the people we had to extract? Why are they important? I don't understand, I guess. And Tala's like, well, they killed, and she'll look right at you, Kenna. Entire stormtrooper
A little
squadron on
squadron, 4 of them.
Taurus?
Yeah. I pulled his staff. I got this from him.
So what? I mean, what? And you see just her at a loss of words.
Listen, lady. We don't want to take up any of your time or your troubles. We just need to put way out of here. We're just trying to get off this planet and get away from the huts.
Well, I think you're gonna have a bigger problem. That was an ISB agent after you. with what looks like a repurposed battle droid. I mean, I can only assume what Tala is saying is that the ISB agent's after you for killing this squadron of stormtroopers. Is that correct?
I can't imagine 4 troopers would be enough for the ISB to come after us. And how'd they know it was us, too? We hid the bodies.
Out of character. They found the body while you were still there and watching.
Right, because I was I had yeah.
Trust me, I understand what ISB means. Probably more than you realize. And I know that it's a world of pain. All the more reason why we're just trying to get off this rock.
Well, I think we all will be getting off here as well.
Ma'am, please, we need your assistance. And I will hand her the rebel patches that me and Dryce had taken off of our outfits that I was storing, and I will pull them out and place them into her hand.
Did you remove these from rebels that you killed, or?
I just point to like the section of Dryce's jacket that you can tell there's like a part that's faded, not as much as the rest of the jacket.
Those are ours.
Oh, you fought.
It's been a while. But yes.
Well,
We were in mixed company. Had to keep a low profile. Obviously, it didn't work.
I can tell you're in mixed company. This is this is quite the ragtag group. But what I do feel is going to happen, we are going to actually pack up our entire operation here and just try and get out of here. So we have several things that are kind of going wrong for us right now. Is that the ISB has sent for backups, assuming that you are who they believe you are. And so I imagine the blockade is either here soon or will be. And it is entirely legal. Sorry.
What? A blockade? Listen, whatever you need from us, we're willing to help. You need to load up some ships, we'll load up some ships. Not afraid of work.
You say that all in confidence in front of us while all of us are like limping and holding each other, bleeding.
Well,
first a back to bath, and then we'll work.
So I think what we're gonna have to do, we have to steal some codes to get out of here.
Ooh.
And
you want us to help with that?
Well, if you're willing and able, and kind of looking around, it looks like maybe some of you, because I think Mick and Jack are the only ones that are like completely healthy. Everybody else is torn to pieces.
I will need at least 8 hours of maintenance upon the flesh units and myself.
The flesh units. That's what you call it too. Well, the good thing is we got time, a little bit of time, not a ton. So maybe we get some quick rest. Do you have?
Check the card. Can they use the card to hack into the system and the card, the trooper's card?
I thought we pulled all the info off of that, didn't we?
You copied it, and so it's just like a security card. It's not gonna give you like the codes to get out.
Yeah, I mean, I did happen to come across a key card from one of them. I lifted them off them in a bar. I mean, I don't know if it'll get us in where we need to go or facilitate in any way, but
so do you have any contacts that you could reach out to that may not know exactly who you are right away? Maybe you have you met anybody? I know you said you're running from the huts.
Chet the Creep.
I met somebody.
Oh God, no.
I forgot about that.
I mean, she's an Imperial officer.
Oh, she may be able to get us codes. Do you think you could facilitate that?
Date number 2!
Look, I'm just going to be honest with you. I wasn't exactly truthful with her. So I guess it's going to depend on how far she dug into my lies. But I mean, I'm dead if I don't help you, right? So
I think we're out there if we can't get off this place. Our base won't hold up for too long. We got anonymity right now, and that's our real advantage.
yeah, yeah. I mean, if that's what's got to happen, then oh Lord, then that's what's got to happen.
Okay. Well, let's start there. And then I think, Kenna, you said you had decoded some things. Is that correct?
Oh, I have at least the Empire's communication.
Oh, I
Set
thought you
key.
said you had a card too, right?
Oh yeah, I got the card too. Yeah, so we can at least get in and pretend we're him for a little while until they catch on that 2 people are logging in the system at the same time, unless they had those checks. If not, then we're fine.
Okay. So I think. I'm sorry. What were all of your names?
I'm Kenna.
I know that.
I'm Mick Shin.
My name's Jet.
Dryce.
I'm 21B medical droid, or 1B for short. Do you need medical assistance?
No. Jack. So I think what you should do is go meet with your contact. Let them know that. Try and get information, maybe a sob story that you need to get out of here. And then the others, see if we can use that key card. And she'll run over to like a big locker and we'll throw you stormtrooper gear and use this to maybe hack in and see what they do know real quick.
Oh, okay. Hey, Mick, you want to get into Stormtrooper outfit? And while I'll take a couple seconds to rest and not die.
I'm a bit short for a stormtrooper. But
You're the worst.
Okay,
Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper?
for Stormtrooper.
Ah, you guys are all the worst. Okay, yeah, so we can go ahead and take a long rest, if you will. And
long rest, okay.
It'll be evening at this point. So you will, because you guys did get obliterated pretty bad.
Yeah. Okay.
It's middle of the day, isn't it? Like 3 o'clock or something?
It was pretty early, so it's like evening now. If you guys take a long rest.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking we should take a long rest because I can't, if I'm going back to the bar, I'm not going to get much information at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
If we...
Because I went first thing in the morning and talked to Tala, then run back to you guys, and then that's when it started. So it's still like, it was still really early in the morning when that all first taking place. Yeah, so, okay.
If we get interrupted for any reason, if we only end up getting a short rest, and you have to use hit dice, if you're with me, you automatically get the max amount on your hit dice.
Ooh.
Ooh. That's really good.
That's one
That's
nice thing about having a medic in your team during a short rest.
I would prefer to take a long rest. I'd like to get my superiority dice back and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying, if we get interrupted, if we at least
Gotcha.
get an hour before we get attacked.
All right, so we're taking a long rest, and then I'm going to go to the bar tonight. Does anyone want to come with me?
Nope.
Okay, all right, hold on. I'm going to give you sage advice. I can spend 1 minute giving you knowledge and experience in something I'm technical in. That will give you a +2 to the next time you use the skill. And I'm going to give it to you for investigation, because I don't have any charisma skills, but that might help you.
Oh, damn. I was hoping for deception. All right, so, this is good. This is good. So I get
If I had
+2
it, I would.
investigation.
Yeah.
Well, that's great because I'm -1 in investigation. So, all right. Is anybody going with me?
I could go.
You gotta hack shit.
Just
Yeah,
as a
I got it.
stormtrooper.
Yep.
This will end well.
All right, I'll go by myself.
Mick Shin should go with you.
Shin.
No, I'll go with you. I'll just be your eyes in the back.
I mean, that would be appreciated.
Yeah. Give me a minute, get cleaned up a little bit. Did you say we're taking a long rest and then going?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, yeah.
Yeah, so that's fine.
Should we take positions? I'm sorry. Should we take some sort of precautionary measures, a perimeter perchance, around the bar?
I don't know. I think we're all pretty.
Thank you for noticing.
Pretty tapped out here. I don't know
Oh,
till I get
I
that
mean,
rest.
we're in a rebel stronghold. If they can't keep us safe, well, we were never safe at any point.
Yeah, more of a rebel outpost. Small batch of rebels.
Yeah. Strongholds.
Hey, upsell your words. I think we're just good to go to sleep.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Quick, peaceful time.
Save your game?
Sleepy time. All good. This is like the calm before the big bad battle. There's a save point right there. You should probably use it.
Fill up on
use
health
a tent.
potions, is that what you're saying?
No, yeah, use your tent on the save point.
thank you.
Actually, it's a
Hey,
cottage.
who's gonna be party leader? We can change how it looks.
Anyways, so yeah, you guys sleep. You see that there's nice little bunk accommodations. It's comfy, but there's like 6 beds, so you kind of get the idea that they take shifts. But you haven't seen more than like 5 different people kind of working and walking through here. It's a small domed house that you're in that's kind of converted into, can't really scan through it or anything. So you wake up and you see these about 3 different people in Tala all around that center table talking about, how they're getting out. You see a quick hollow of like the planet itself, and then it has it has one of the capital ships out there, the Star Destroyer, and then 2 smaller, not Star Destroyers, but smaller than that, ships on the hollow, and looking directly out from the planet, you see these 2 lines, and they're talking about how they're blocking like the known hyperspace lanes out of the planet. So, welcome awake, I suppose. That's what we say here. I'm glad you can make it back from your slumber. You appear to be rested and ready to go. I was afraid some of you may not make it.
We weren't that bad.
You were wincing in your sleep? And she'll look at you, Dryce. I guess I'm not familiar with...
It's a quick heal. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you were... it almost sounded like you were crying. I just want to make sure that you were okay.
He's just a loud sleeper.
A new cartridge for your filtration.
Take
Okay.
that. Replace my old one.
So are we ready? I think it's best that we go now. I can accompany somebody too, or whichever side wants to go.
So I'll get dressed up in the Stormtrooper. Mick, you want to come with me?
Right, Joe. Yeah, I'll come with you.
Mick Shen.
Tala, you can come with us. I think Dryce and Jack. I think your face is at least known around here and probably under scrutiny. So if you want to dress up and come with us, I think that would probably be best. Kind of help us out of if I do something stupid and help us out of a tough situation. I think they got an easier situation than we do. Yes.
My daughter came in. What was that last? So you're wanting to? What was it?
I was taking Tala with us.
Oh yeah.
To go do our thing, and you two guys. The less in your group, the better.
Exactly.
I think. Yeah. And then we could, if we get in a scrape, at least we have a couple people to help us out to get out of it. Is what I was basically saying.
Yeah, I kind of feel like mine's a two-man job. Just somebody to watch out and somebody to run the gambit.
Okay.
I'll take a minute here and use my disguise kit.
Ooh.
I think it has a holographic
Hollow.
kind of overlay.
I was
I'll-
I think
thinking
he used it
the-
before when we were being
Yeah.
chased by the Thrawn-looking guy.
I was thinking the glasses with the mustache.
Yeah, definitely just that.
Hey, what, you think I'm some sort of alien?
I can't find the one that gives me the breakdown. But yeah, I'll look like a local human the
Okay.
best I can.
Yeah, I mean
There it is.
you become like a weird Moff
Like Mitch
Tarkin.
O'Connell. I'm going to try and look like a local human.
He's actually a traitor.
So
Um,
in my other game, it's a vampire mystery one, and my character is Taika Waititi based, and I keep telling our tech guy, "Hi, if you find my face on camera, do you mind doing a little bit of face swapping? You know, a little dick fake, make him look like Joseph Gordon-Levitt." That guy's got no record. I can't find him anyway. He's completely clean. So I mean, if he's getting caught for a crime, no one will believe it.
Mitch,
fake, man.
Mitch McConnell's a turtle. Not.
What?
Anyways, you look like a really. You're able to make yourself a really tall, skinny, lanky person. You know, if you were to think of like a Moff Tarkin, Wilhelm Tarkin, he is just gaunt and yeah. How are you hiding your breathing apparatus?
Well, if I have that holographic overlay, it'll just kind of like a deep fake over my face. You know,
Okay. That's
Blended
fine.
into the neck.
I can make a roll if you'd like.
No,
and see
yeah,
how
no
well that
rolls are
is.
needed. Just
Um,
flavor wise, how are you?
yeah.
Take a normal face, but then just put it out to here.
I want to take my face off. Okay. Yeah, so you're adequately disguised.
That's what I'm doing.
Anybody else doing anything outside of... So, Mick, you're going into a Stormtrooper outfit. Kenna, Stormtrooper outfit.
Yeah.
1B, what are you doing?
Sir,
Shit.
where would you like me to be stationed at? Oh wait, a disguise.
Yeah, I mean,
I just like grab some tarping material
Yeah.
from like the shade rig that I had like jury rigged before. Is pull out one of those cloths and just drape it over myself clumsily.
yeah. I mean, to keep you in the game, I'd say come with us. You know what I mean? I don't want to
I
leave
will
you here.
stand right outside the door for you.
Yeah. Just keep some distance between all of us, just in case. But we have our comms. We can stay in touch.
Okay.
And yeah, I will wear that drapery, and wherever we get to, I'm just gonna like hole up in a corner and just kind of like shut down for a bit.
Okay. Okay. And you see Tala getting her stormtrooper outfit on. So I guess we're ready.
Affirmative.
Pretty.
Okay.
Hey, good luck.
Good luck to you too.
We'll start with the Kenna and Mick crew.
Okay.
As you guys exit this like stainless steel dome through the alley, Tala just double checks around. So there is a quick outpost right outside of town that we could hit. Not very many troopers out there usually, but my suggestion is that we try to not fight as best as possible. Just get in, get as much information we can get, and get out.
Okay, I'm with you.
Okay. And so it's about a 5-minute walk outside of town. So you spend 15 total minutes, 10 in town, 5 out. And it's like a small, again, same kind of domed building, 2 stories. And you only see one stormtrooper right at the entrance. There's no fence. It's just open entrance with like a blanket over the doorway.
Ooh. I'll walk up. It's just like one there, and I'll just kind of, and just kind of walk through.
Okay. Mick, what are you doing?
I'm gonna stand back and watch him walk through the blanket.
Yeah. So he walks through, and the stormtrooper's like, "Hey,
Huh?
You relieving us, or
Yeah,
it's not your shift
I'm
yet?"
sorry. It's they called me in. I'm just something's going on in town. They me out here or something. You
Yeah,
guys can go.
We did hear about that. Make a persuasion check.
Oh, good. This is a good one.
Oh, great, grand. I'm excellent at these.
Yes. I got a 17.
Well, I mean, I'm on shift for another 4 hours. I don't really think I should just be leaving. But I guess the added company will be nice.
Well, I'll tell you what. After the end of your shift, I'll come back out here and stand guard, and you can come in after a couple hours, and I'll stand out here.
Well, if you're supposed to be here too, let's both just be here.
Okay. You guys, you can come in here. We'll stay outside.
And yeah, you see Tala just kind of walk between you and the guard, and then walk in. Mick, what are you doing? Are you following Tala, or are you staying outside with?
I'll follow inside.
Okay. So as you look inside, it's almost the shell of a building, and then everything else has kind of been updated to fit like a general outpost. So it has a few computers here and there. It has a big, at the very top of this dome, has a satellite that kind of tries to pick everything up. you see Tala instantly go up to a computer and just start typing. She's like, you take that one. I don't know how good you are, but try and get as much as information as possible. So if you want to hack into it, I guess, is a thing. And that's to you, Mick. Are you proficient in tech over there, or I can't remember your sheet?
No. Nope. I am not, unfortunately.
That was the.
But I rolled fairly decently.
Okay. What would you do there?
21.
Oh!
Damn.
Oh!
Yeah, so I'll give you this.
crit?
Here's the deal. You find under the keyboard the password that somebody stupidly left there, and you're like,
And it's password.
and it's password 123, and you log in. And so I mean, imagine you understand how like computers work, so you connect your holopad to it, and you just start downloading all of the data, and you see Tala over there just like. And so back to the guard with kind of. So I mean, how long have you been stationed out here? I mean, I've been out here 10 years, and I feel like this is. And you get a little gruff in his voice.
Mm-hmm.
This is where it's where we come to die.
Well, I must have ticked someone off. I just got transferred here. I was looking for adventure and excitement or something. Here we are.
I mean, that's what they
This place
said
is
the
exciting.
Imperial Army's for. I mean,
Right.
what you can't be more than 21. How old are you?
That's what I said on my card. I'm really 18.
I mean, so did you smart off to somebody? I mean, what's the deal here?
I'm not really sure. I just, sometimes I'm like blatantly honest, and maybe I shouldn't be blatantly honest. And they're like, "How do you think of that?" And I was like, "Oh, that was probably really bad." Here I am.
And then you see two other stormtroopers kind of walking up. They're about 200 feet away. But we'll go ahead and go back to the bar crew.
As we're walking there, I will say to Dryce and 1B, I have no idea what I'm going to tell this lady. I think I need to tell her that I don't work at a mechanic shop. I think I need to tell her that I'm formerly of part of their cause. I think I need to tell her that I've fallen into it with the Hutts, and I just, as a veteran, need a way off.
It's not a bad plan. Better than what I was suggesting, which was, why not imitate the ISP that are supposed to arrive soon and say you are undercover. But I like yours better.
Yeah, I think, get them with the emotions, right?
I don't feel good about this, but just be ready. We might be shooting our way out of a stormtrooper bar.
Maybe you should mate with her.
That is not in the card.
In post-coital moments, many seem to feel a sense of trust and will relieve information.
I've dated Imperial chicks before. It never goes well. So
do not date. This would be a fling.
Appreciate the input, 1B.
Yeah. I don't know that we have that kind of time.
It'll take a couple minutes.
Reading this background, like, hurry up. Come on, dude.
All right, so we'll hit the place. I will leave. I'm going to take off my hat and I'm going to leave it with 1B.
secretly trying to say your codes through the comm link. H4 7Q.
Yeah, I'll let you get so far ahead of us, then we'll trail behind.
All right.
Keep an eye on you.
will
I
wear
want
your
to I want to stay as stealthy as possible, trailing behind Jack as he's moving.
I'm gonna leave my heavy blaster too with 1B.
Is a heavy blaster
storm-
still considered a simple blaster category weapon?
It might be Marshall.
I think it's Marshall, to be honest. I don't know if
I just hold it. Just hold it for me. Because I don't want them to see I have a stormtrooper blaster on me.
I'll bender that shit. I'll just open up my chest and pop it in. And then you see the little dum droid in there like, and then it grabs it and then shuts on him.
Yeah, so blaster rifle is a Marshall blaster.
Okay.
Okay, so as you guys are walking through the town, you see that there are several small stormtrooper squads. So like 4 stormtroopers that are patrolling, and you walk past the bar that you all obliterated, 10 hours ago. You see droids out there kind of, calming the fire a little bit. You do see the B2 battle droid is still there. But it's like head is kind of down. Almost as if it's not operational. 1B, you would see that really quickly.
It looks like it's in some sort of maintenance mode, and its perception will be have disadvantage.
But you make it unaccosted to the bar, and it's pretty empty. So the same group of stormtroopers that you were drinking with last night, Jack, are not there. Maybe it's quite a bit earlier.
Do I remember her name?
I don't know if she ever gave it.
I don't think she did. Okay. They are not there.
Not there. There are no stormtroopers in the bar.
What time is it?
8 p.m.
Well, I was there at 2 last time. We're
Right.
going to be here a while.
Get comfy, folks.
So we walk in, I'll say to Grace, better get the feedback out. We're going to be here a while. And then I will walk into the bar and grab a drink. Spatchka.
I'll wait a minute or two before coming in, and then kind of be polar opposites of wherever he's at.
Okay.
Back against the wall.
And how like in the front of a lot of the buildings in Tatooine, there's always like these little like mechanical pyres and other different equipment. I'm just gonna hole up next to some and just kind of hunker down and just try to blend in with the rest of the scenery.
Like Buster in Arrested Development.
Milford Man.
Okay, that's fair. All right, back to the other crew. Kenna, you see walking about 200 feet three people. I think I said 2 earlier. It's 3.
Yeah.
You see 2 stormtroopers, and in the direct middle is a female officer.
Oof.
And they see you out there standing.
Who's that?
The female officer. Hello, new recruits.
I'll stand at attention. Yes, ma'am.
Welcome. What got you sent out here?
Ma'am, I mouthed off to the wrong person, ma'am. And I'll say it really loud so I'll sound off. So I'll be like, mouth off to the wrong person, ma'am.
Okay. What's your code?
I am AG 106.
AG 106. I don't have you on my list. Well, judging by the sound, you're pretty young. Mouthing off to the wrong person will get you sent out here, and unfortunately, the duty's not great. But TK421, do you copy? Well, we'll have you ship shape. You do well enough here. You won't be here too long, and we'll get along just fine. And she walks directly past you into the room.
Okay.
You said female. I have to ask. You said female officer.
I did.
I know I'm not there.
Yeah.
I know I'm not privy to the knowledge. I'm just curious.
Oh, 2 new recruits, and you see Tall instantly like, oh shit. Jack, finish. Or Mick, finish. Oh yeah, we are new here. Are you the commander? She's like, second in command, but the commander is actually he was sent off world to see to the blockade that's happening. What? Dude, this kind of this Sirenscape is kind of intense right now. It's like a. Anyway, sorry. That one was like, what the fuck? I need to hold on. I gotta
Turn that on. Let me jump into this atmosphere.
Yeah, I forgot about it too. I did it last week too.
I gotta figure out which one that is because that one's really obnoxious.
It's obnoxious, but it's kind of good. Like in the right setting, it would be the perfect.
Yeah, this is more for the bar setting, not the panic fireball.
Oh, I forgot. Am I supposed to open Sirenscape online player so we can listen?
If you want to. That's
we're supposed to mention it on. We were supposed to mention it on stream.
Oh yeah, good call. We are using Sirenscape player online. It has customization and Ewoks and banging on Stormtrooper helmets. Anyways, okay. Second in command, our first commander was sent off-world. So what is it that you two are doing? We don't have anybody scheduled for the outpost tonight except the guard out there. And she'll look directly at you, Mick.
We were told to come here.
Interesting.
We were ordered to come here.
And she takes her little officer cap off and fingers through her hair. I can see why you all were sent here. Well, please head back to the city. We have different speeders that need to be scrubbed and all the dust from this desolate planet taken out. Please just go back to the maintenance bay and start work there. I will inform them that you are coming and to open the gates.
Yes, sir.
And she's like, you son of a... It is ma'am, and you will address me appropriately next time. You get one mistake. But... Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And you see Tala kind of just put her holopad away real quick and just... Let's go. And she'll, as she walks out the door, she'll tap you on the shoulder, kind of, we were sent to the maintenance bay to clean speeders.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you. And then I'll leave.
He tips his hat, his stormtrooper helmet. Okay. Yeah, so you guys are able to walk out of there pretty easily. He tipped his hat like this. Emilio! Back to the bar scene. I feel like Sirenscape just stopped now.
It's really low, and I'm afraid that, like, when it kicks in, it's going to blast my eardrums out because I was like, where did it go?
Yeah, all I hear is wind.
Wind.
Wind. Get some belly dancers back on. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and go back to the bar scene. So Jack, Dryce, and 1B, who has kind of powered himself off with
Jack's hat and some rags, some draperies.
So, you said there are no stormtroopers inside the bar right now.
correct. There are no Imperial officers in the bar.
Go to the bartender, and I'll say, it's kind of dead in here tonight, isn't it?
Well, I mean, it doesn't pick up till around 1, 2 at night, and you see it's a 4-armed creature that's kind of grabbing stuff and just quickly, deftly moving arms and pouring drinks. I mean, you're looking for somebody because this would be prime time. Nobody in here. You get all the drinks you want. You don't got to deal with that Imperial trash that comes in here.
Yeah. So the thing about that Imperial trash is, I kind of hit it off with one of them last night, and I was kind of hoping that she might be back here.
I'm all night to get lucky.
Oh, they come back around midnight, I think, is the first group, and then group number 2 comes in about 1. I think that's as they kind of end their shifts.
Which I don't know if you've ever seen her before. I'll kind of describe what she looks like. She usually with group 1 or group 2?
She's group 1. She's
Group 1.
She's the second in command. You don't see the commander come in here very often, but she's in here almost every night.
Gotcha. Hey, and just so you know, politics aside, she's not half bad looking.
And he's just like, not really my type, and you just
Not enough appendages.
exactly.
So I will kind of walk around the bar and get closer to Dryce, and then like bend down to tie my shoe or pick up something I dropped, something like that. And I'll say, she's a regular. She comes around to midnight with one group of stormtroopers, and then another group comes at 2, or at 1. And then I'll just
We're waiting. That's the plan.
Unless you think something better.
This is your show. I can wait.
Yep, we're gonna wait.
Get comfy.
We're gonna wait till midnight. I got a good feeling about this.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go back to the other groups. The Kenna, Mick, and Tala, you guys make it back unscathed. I'm assuming you're not heading to the motorcade, but you're really, in fact, heading back to base of operations.
Yeah.
And so she takes your data pad from you, holopad from you, Mick. Is it okay if I upload everything that you just downloaded? Just make sure we can scan these really quick and see if there's any weaknesses.
Yeah. Go right ahead. Sure.
Yep, it takes it and plugs it into there. They tweak the PRAM on the mainframe.
Hey,
yeah.
Mick, tell radio back to the others and tell them that we what we did, and apparently they're like the smoking hot Imperial second in command that just relieved us of duty. Maybe they don't care about that, but tell them that we succeeded.
Jack, Droids, come in.
I'm not answering because I'm out mingling.
You don't gotta make the sound.
We are receiving you, sir.
Yeah, casually.
All right, so
here's the story. We got in, we got all the information we needed, we got back out, and Kenna wanted me to tell Jack, because he's got a thing for female stormtrooper officers, that there's this really hot chick that's working at the depot that we just infiltrated, and she's a female Imperial officer. If you catch my meaning, Jack.
I believe he acknowledges and is unable to over the line, sir.
All right, have fun.
Okay. So there's gonna be. Go ahead, 1B.
I was just saying, just because like you guys are in the bar and trying to keep a low profile, and I can just kind of keep cover for you guys and answer for you.
Yeah, I imagine it's like when they leave the communicator on the dashboard and they're like, R2, come in, where are you? Shut down all the garbage disposal. I can't remember. I'm done.
Yeah.
We had reports of rebels down here.
Casually as I can.
There's one.
Casually as you can.
You should convince her to take up her shift at the bar here sooner than she normally would. Otherwise, we're waiting here for her. Less trouble that way.
Mickey, you're gonna go head back there and tell her that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that over the communicator?
Yeah. That was
Oh,
over
sorry.
comms to you guys. If you guys have
Sorry.
already left, then But
No. So you're saying you want me to go back and tell the officer to come to the bar?
You guys are the worst.
no, don't go back. If your job's done, we're waiting it out here.
Well, no. Let's talk about this, because if we can convince her, come to the bar, or leave her post, we could kidnap her, and then if it's not the same officer, then we still have a hot Imperial officer that we can do with whatever we want.
Yeah. Content warning. Sounds a bit rapey.
I'm obviously we're going to torture her for information. Nothing more, nothing less.
I'm sitting there like,
Well, we're gonna veil out of that conversation because none of that's happening. To be honest,
I don't know how to respond.
Never mind. Thank you.
I'm just saying, I think it would be a good idea to try and lure her away from the outpost and kidnap her.
Sure, Jack.
We would get
Have
we
another
could
ripping
get-
good time.
We could get the command codes from her and get off of this rock.
Well, or we can play the waiting game, and if it's the one Jack knows of, she'll come here.
I'm gonna like in frustrated voice like come on the comm and say, "You can meet us here at the bar, and then that way, if my stuff doesn't work, then we can take her kidnap and hostage her." Yeah, yeah, okay. Good night.
Okay.
Then you hear Tala chime in. Kidnapping an Imperial officer will make it way worse. I assure you. We can
Do you want the information or not?
Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
we'll be right there.
So I was gonna ask. There's a couple hours to waste. Mick and Kenna, what are you doing? But I think I know the answer.
I'm going to help Tala with calculations, looking over the raw data, and seeing what we can find and what's in the data pile.
Yeah.
I think Kenna would be really interested in that to find out kind of what's going on there, and maybe she can make a copy of it or find interesting pieces to pull out, but help them with whatever.
So,
I think she'd be more interested in that than the bar.
Yeah. So I like it. If we were playing the other system, I would say give me an astrogation check, which we are not. So give me... This is going to be a tough one because you're trying... What Tal is trying to do is quick mathematics outside of the standard hyperspace travel lanes.
Just raw intelligence check?
Technology?
We could do. I'm thinking either piloting or technology. It sounds like it's a straight intelligence check. It is.
Straight
I think technology. I'm good with
technology.
Yeah.
Because
with proficiency or without?
Well, Kenna has proficiency.
I have proficiency in tech. Yeah. In fact, with my tinker, it's. But does that apply?
I would. The only reason I was clarifying is you were saying it was like it was piloting or technology. Either way, it's an intelligence check. But it's like you do straight intelligence checks or straight attribute checks. Usually, like they don't get proficiency bonuses. So I had to ask.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I'm looking at your sheet. You have a +3 to tech or +3 to piloting. It's going to be the same check. I don't care.
Yeah. Okay. +3, and there's a D4 in chat.
I think there's a reroll too.
Yeah, there's a D. I'm gonna use the D4 because I want this to be as helpful as possible. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Right, so I got a 19 total, and I use a D4 too. So.
Okay, and so you two are just kind of working together, dealing with that. Mick, you're heading over to the bar. You see the same scene. So you see some contingencies of stormtroopers. You do see like this powered down B2 droid. And you see these little not astromechs, these little droids that are kind of cleaning up the pieces of the bar, putting out the fires, whatever may still be left. So
I'm going to walk up to the bar and order a couple of Bespin Breeze drinks and ask the bartender to keep them coming.
Bespin Breeze. So
Star Wars drinks.
It's this big bowl cup of blue, and it's like they do it into like a little island in the middle with a big umbrella, and it definitely stands out. He doesn't give many offers for this, but yeah, I mean, so he hands it to you. It's like a nice bowl,
just like at Applebee's.
Just like at Applebee's. Can't beat a Bespin Breeze. Okay, so what are you guys doing in the meantime? So you got about 2-3 hours left to kill. You just drinking? Okay.
I think I'm just trying to not mingle, but let's just, look as much like I belong as possible.
I think, yeah.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Wait a second. What are the penalties for drunk to casting?
Well, we're going to do constitution checks if you're like heavily drinking, and then we'll determine penalties as those come out.
Okay. I'm going to consume moderate amount of alcohol, heavy. Oh.
Moderate to heavy? You kind of broke up there.
No, moderate, not heavy.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it to you. I figured Mick sounds like a guy that can hold his liquor pretty well. Chat is the worst. Bespin Breeze when you need to seduce and kidnap Imperial officers.
Hey, 2 drops in the drink.
The worst. You all are the worst. Chris, when you edit this, edit all of Mike out.
Just anytime Mick says anything, it just shudders for a second.
Yeah.
Goes right to the next 30 seconds are gone.
All right. Yeah, so good 2 hours go by, and then it hits 11:50. And you see 3 different stormtroopers, no officers yet, come in, and they take the same table they're at in the very back of the room. And you see the bartender get a little irritated because they instantly demand attention and drinks. 10 minutes later, you see 3 more stormtroopers come in with the officer. So we're at a total of 7, and they all sit at that one table.
Okay. I'm going to stay at the bar and see if she happens to notice.
Doesn't pay you any mind. Sits there for 20 minutes.
So they bought the last round. I will approach the table and kind of come up, like, not behind her, but like out of her peripheral, and be like, if I remember right, the last round was on you. That means this round's on me, right?
Oh, I didn't catch you at the mechanics today. Day off.
Yeah, it's like a day off.
Oh, well. Yeah, I had a nice lunch reserved for us, but it's a shame, I suppose. We lost
Yeah.
Mike real quick.
So about that, like, can I take like a minute of your time?
Well, I mean, stood up once. Shame on me. Stood up twice. Shame on you, I guess, is how the saying goes. It's an old proverb from back in where I'm from.
Yeah, the shame is most definitely on me.
And she stands up. Well, excuse me, gentlemen. And
We'll go up to the bar.
okay.
I would like to use one of my features. This is from my background as a smuggler.
Okay.
Careful selection. This feature allows you to study a person and gain insight into whether they would accept a bribe, or to pick up on whether they are exceptionally more perceptive than you.
No and no.
Okay. All right. So, listen, when we talked yesterday, I wasn't completely honest with you about who I am and why I'm here.
Oh, do tell.
I'm going to show her my belt buckle, which is an Imperial officer's belt buckle, but the like insignia has been like popped off, so there's like a faded spot like where it would have been, but it's very easily recognizable as an officer's accoutrement. I'm retired.
A bit young to be retired, aren't you?
I had some mental stuff, and it was not honorable. But I served, and I did the best that I could.
Roll a persuasion check. Are you now? You're not flat out lying, right?
Huh?
Are you? You're not flat out lying, because I believe this is in some of your backstory.
Some of it is true.
Some
Yes.
of it. I'll let you. Okay. Depending on how much, 50%, give or take. I'll let you pick either persuasion or deception.
So, I don't really know how to answer this. I would say
If you're slightly bending the truth, persuasion. If you're like flat out lying, deception.
I think I have to go persuasion. The only part that's the lie is that I was discharged. I was an officer and I ran. So I deserted.
Deserter. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. So, let's see. That's an 11. We have a reroll.
Yeah, in chat.
Don't worry, she rolled a 10.
Oh, okay.
don't waste the reroll. I'll give you that one time. So discharged. They don't do that very often. They usually send people out here to remote planets, but sorry to hear that.
Anyway, from there, I hit some hard times, and I ended up in Hawk to the huts. That's how I ended up here. Stuck here. I have only known you for one night.
But I love you.
But you seem like an honest, upstanding person. I have a ship that can get me out of here. I have to find a way past that blockade.
What happens if you just stay here? I mean, how deep are you into it with the huts?
I can't live under the huts another day. I miss freedom. I miss peace and safety. The things that, I'm going to be honest, things that the Empire always provided to me. And I helped provide to others. I just need a way off.
And you see she crosses her arms and almost like she taps her foot a little bit. I don't know if I can grant you that. I mean, why would you need me to help you go through? I mean, if you're traveling to and from there, you should be okay if you're not, smuggling anything.
The only passage I could find out of here. Look, the huts have bounty hunters. They watch the logs. They have a way into your system. They're bounty hunters. This is what they do. I can't be on any official log as leaving the planet.
Well,
look, I can. You want to take care of the huts. I know this is what the Empire does. They bring stability and they bring peace and they kick out the fucking mobsters. I know the entrance to their place. I've been there. I can get you in and you can clean them out. Just an exchange of information. One soldier to another.
Well, I think we could work something out. How's this? Have drinks with us. Have a good time. You tell us what you know on the huts, and I can see what I can do to get you out. I mean, what... Okay, she says. Drinks, information, and I can get you out of here.
Drinks on me.
Well, we'll go back and forth. It'll be a good night.
I'll put out my hand. Say, name is Jack.
She extends hers. Cordell. Nice to meet you, Jack.
All right, I'm going back to drinking.
Okay. And she offers you to come over. And so you guys, a couple hours. It's 3 a.m. at this point. And you hear the bartender. All right, last call. We're going to be closing up here soon. And, we all grab another drink. Mick, Dryce, 1B, what are you all doing? Don't all go at once.
Yeah. I am, just watching Jack. Occasionally I think I'd get up, go to the bathroom, maybe step outside, see how 1B's doing. Just get, visual cues, confirmation that 1B's still good.
Okay.
but just kind of letting the scene play out as I am the eyes only.
Mick, you still drinking?
Yeah.
Okay, and Kenna, you're still plugging away?
I am having the marathon of all nerd sessions. Yes, constantly.
So
calf and computers.
So you all are over like a big drawing table that's illuminated behind it, and you're looking over maps, looking over star charts, you're looking over everything you can to try and figure out, okay, if this plan doesn't work, how the fudge are we getting out of here, right?
Right.
Okay. So, as you're done, Cordell hands you something, Jack, and says, "Jack, this will hopefully get you out. Now, if you are what you say you are, this is approved for a couple life forms, not more than that. So please be careful. But this will get you through." And she hands you like a little disc, almost like a coin.
I'll take a piece of paper out of. I mean, I guess they still have paper. I don't even know. And I will draw her a map to where, like, the huts, like in, like, see where they brought us, where we left from them at, like the way in and out of their place.
Yeah, she pulls up her hollow pad, a quick map of the city, and you point to it, and kind of where their land speeders are. I'll say she presses you for the route you took for the moisture farmers.
Yeah.
And yeah, that sounds.
It's this annoying fucking blonde kid. Like, you guys can just kill him.
Shoot him right now in the hole.
Pain in the ass.
It will save your Death Star. I'm from the future.
Spotted by his glass of blue milk he has.
Okay.
I'll give her a nod, and then I will head out.
And they kind of head back out to that outpost where they were originally stationed at, and you all head back to the hideout with Kenna and Tala just plugging away at these star charts. And Tala looks up as you enter. So we good?
I'll toss her the little data chip, like ping, like coin. You know, flip it to her. It's good for a couple life forms. It's the best I could do.
Okay.
Are we all there now? Is this like the end of the mission?
Yeah, I would say everybody's back. Okay, a couple of life forms. Well, we have.
You can use the coordinates to make a variance course. One similar.
Well, what Ken and I have been doing, we've charted the known stars and, you know, their movement through the galaxy, and, you know, using Ken's brilliant
astronomy.
math skills, you can understand where to go and the vectors to use. A bit risky because there's still uncharted things out there that we could hit and die, right?
But that makes it exciting, right?
No, Kenna, that does not make it exciting.
It's not exciting then, guys.
But we will see what we can do with the chip and hope for our lives. But let's get some sleep. We'll leave first thing in the morning. So,
Guys, it was so fun, the amount of data they have. Oh my god. It's so great. You guys look really drunk. Kind of, like, not drunk, but... Oh.
Jack, I am fond of your hat, but it is returned to you.
Thanks for holding that for me. The blaster?
Oh yes, I had Dum Dum fix it up.
Am I reaching into your chest and grabbing it, or are you like taking it out?
I open up the chest, and there's my Dum Dum series droid, the little tiny one, and it has your gun and it holds it out to you. The Dum Dum droid is proficient in 3 tools, and I chose basically working on droids, working on armor, and working on weapons.
Oh, cool. Do I get any benefits?
No, but it's shiny, it's buffed, it's greased.
Crazy.
Maybe a couple minor parts replaced, but no, it's all. Yeah, if you actually like get it broken for some reason, it could fix it. But
Gotcha.
yeah,
Okay.
And I don't know what the rules on upgrading stuff is, so I figure that's like kind of like downtime activity.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna hop into a bed and rest under my hat.
Okay.
Is our point of contact anywhere close? Was it Tala? Is that what her name was? Yeah,
she's still at the table.
Yeah, I'll take a seat. Do you have any? I mean, before we leave and get into anything else, do you have any like a cache of weapons or any other things we might be able to outfit ourselves with?
Well, we have a few scavenged pieces that we've taken here and there. What are you looking for?
Well, looking for like a frag grenade or frag mine. Any kind of explosives you might have.
Oh, we have 2 thermal detonators. We've pretty much used the rest.
Well, if you don't mind, you may be able to put those to use.
Yeah, we're going to abandon this and probably torch it on the way out, so take what you can.
All right, I'll grab those 2.
This
I'll walk by.
may seem like an insensitive question, but do you have any spies?
Spies or spice?
Second.
Spice. No, that's illegal.
I was hoping to use it as an accelerant.
That's typically what spice is used for, but we don't.
Fine. I was just checking on what your supplies were.
Poor on the spice world, yeah.
I'm gonna go find wherever Mick is bedding down.
Ooh. Okay.
And I'm going to go to the first bed I find and pass out.
Yeah, Mick is hammered.
Yeah, Mick, I gotta ask you a question, Mick.
You still awake,
What?
Mick?
What?
Look, I don't want to pry too much, but that meditation you were in, I'll say you've got like force powers, right?
No, go away.
Fine.
Okay, and so you just go away?
Yeah, I'll just glump away. But I'll do, like, before I go to bed, I definitely would do some meditation, because that was really cool, so I won't figure out what that all's about, so.
Oh, good running into you. I would like to go over your numbers, if I may. Just a secondary glance to see if there's any errors.
What do you mean?
I'm skilled in technology, or I'm proficient and expertise in technology, and I'm proficient in piloting, so I just want to, it's like look at your guys' Astrogate numbers and also go over them being a droid. And just like...
Oh, those numbers, yes. Okay, yeah, okay. Fantastic. Well, we can kind of do that. Let's do that. And then I'll go back to the table, like, kind of all, like, re-energized and flip on the data and go over with 1B.
And since I only need 4 hours of sleep for the night, whenever like everyone else kind of powers down, that's what I'll do with the other 4 hours. Is I'll work on these numbers. So whatever you want me to roll for that later.
Go ahead and roll technology. I think is fine.
27.
Whoa!
27. Nice.
We do have a reroll if
Yeah, you get the idea that Kenna and Tala put some good work in, and you maybe fix one little number, but all is well. So,
Good
night.
work. And you're asleep.
Oh,
Yeah.
you zap her to wake up. So Kenna trying to meditate. D4 has already used whiskey, so that has been redeemed. You can't quiet your brain. You are jazzed about the general nerdery that you've done. You're anxious about the next day. You can't feel that warmth that Mick had kind of
Led me to.
led you to, I think is better. I don't want it to be creepy. The warmth that Mick has embraced you with. You can't. Well, you just don't get it. You don't hit that same place. I feel like your character would get a little bit frustrated with the inability to do that.
More that she would get more frustrated and farther away from it rather than be able to center herself.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that.
That's legit. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll just go to bed, frustrated.
Day comes, and you see Tala and the other 4 rebels. They're instantly packing everything up. You see one of them over there, kind of fiddling with some kind of. Dryce, you would know this right away. Fiddling with like a quick incendiary device that's gonna just pop this place real quick. But yeah, they're getting ready to leave.
I'll kind of look over their shoulders as they're doing that, just being observant.
Okay.
Seeing if I can pick anything up.
Do they boom bigger than me? And if so, how?
How boom is their big? Okay. Well, it's a big day. Hopefully we will make this work. So is everybody ready?
I'm gonna get all my stuff and I'll grab whatever I can, like things. Yeah.
What's the plan again? I don't remember anything from last night.
Big plans. But we are getting out of here, right? So the plan is to get in a ship and fly away, I think is the easiest way to say it.
Yeah, with this crew, that's the way you have to put it down.
I can sense that.
All right, sounds good. I'm in.
And what was your name again?
I'm Mick Shin. Pleased to meet you.
All right, so here's the plan. We're going to leave. We're going to stagger leaving, just so we're aware. Kenna, 1B, and I will go through the back. Dryce, Jack, you will accompany this fine gentleman right here that doesn't have a name through the front. Mick and the other 2, you will leave through the front in 10 minutes after we do.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Good luck, guys.
And you all know where to go. So there's the spaceport that was already talked about. I don't feel like that needs to be brought up. Just don't do anything stupid.
Sorry.
Doing
No
anything
promises.
stupid is my middle name.
All right, so we're gonna go with Dryce, Jack, and the Rebel first. As you guys head out the front door, you see that the Imperial presence has stepped up significantly. There are like 7 different squads just kind of, questioning people. And you see that the Star Destroyer that was on like that hollow map before has kind of come closer into the planet's atmosphere, so you can actually see it above you. And you see ties just kind of flying, around. You can catch it every once in a while. There's not a ton of them, but they're there. What do you want to do?
I'll cloak up real quick, put the hologram face back on, just cause. I'll turn to the rebel. So, you really don't have a name?
I mean,
The rebel with no name.
I do have a name.
Patrick character.
I do have a name, but I'm kind of new here.
All right.
My name's Rat. With
Rat,
2 T's.
Good.
Has now become the fan favorite, and we will all adore and keep safe.
He's like a young Wesley Crusher. Innocent eyes.
Oh,
I
he
pull out a
should
pistol
die.
and blast him.
So, and we're making our way to like the spaceport.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's keep a low profile. Just
We're
Act
just
normal.
moving boxes. And you see him pick up a box that's outside the door.
yeah. These are supplies. Good, I like that.
Supplies for my grandma on Corellia.
All right, slow down, Rat.
Oh,
Sometimes less is more.
I'm sorry.
Just
I feel like I'm not as experienced as you may be.
well, then just follow me, and I'll start walking.
And he like mimics how you're walking. No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't do that. But yeah, he gets right in line with the box. And he'll look back at you. Jack, I guess, is the one behind. Are you nervous?
God, they got it.
It's not him.
I mean, this is the most danger I feel like I've ever been in.
Consider yourself lucky. But also understand, what you're doing out here with these people, it's going to get a lot more dangerous.
Well, I mean, that's what we signed up for. But
Oh,
it's
yeah.
been pretty quiet out here, to
Today.
be honest.
Yeah, you signed up for it. Just remember, if the day ever comes you don't want to sign up for it anymore, it's okay.
Well,
Everyone's entitled to a little peace now and then.
I mean, to be honest, they've really just stripped everything that we've had. I'm not originally from Tatooine, but the Empire comes to our planet. They tax everything, and I mean, there's nothing left for the people. It makes poor people poorer, and the rich, they just keep getting richer. So I don't see another way.
Yeah. The people who are sympathetic to the rebels were also the people who used to collect the taxes. So
He has no response. He's like, sure. Okay. So you guys trying to go stealthy, or are you going? What are we doing there?
Stealthy.
Fly casual.
Inconspicuous.
are we stealthing? We stealthing?
Yeah. Do you guys want to give me an inconspicuous check?
Yeah, heck yeah.
Skullduggery. Hey, nobody tells Wesley Crusher to shut up.
Oh, that's sweet. Do we still have that reroll in chat?
We do have a reroll.
All right, because I rolled a 1.
Hey guys, I'm being stealthy.
That's better. That's better.
No rebels over here.
I rolled a 16.
23 for this guy.
Oh, convenient. I think we need
I
dice
got that plus
cans.
8.
1B, you're not with this group, so you're lucky.
Get out of here.
Yeah, so you guys... you seem to... As you're walking towards the spaceport, you see several different, squads of stormtroopers, and you perfectly time it to where the moment that they engage into another group of people, that's when you decide to slip by, and you actually make it unaccosted to the entrance to the spaceport. So let's go back to Kenna, Tala, and 1B. So this should be easy enough. We'll just go through the back alley, blend in, and make our way to the spaceport. You are our service droid. Easy enough.
Okay, I'll pull up my the hood over the back of my head, not like over my face to hide, but like with the back of my head, so cover my hair.
Okay.
What I'm doing.
Okay.
I am now 21B service droid.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, Frank. Okay.
No problem with that.
Yeah, you go ahead and roll stealth check if you would. 1B, you premature rolled, so I'll let you roll again.
Oh, I appreciate you so much. You're a kind of benevolent GM.
There was a premature roll in the chat.
That's not better. That's not much better. That's 6. What's a 6?
Kenna, what you got?
And got a 19.
Oh yeah, girl.
Oh, wait. Oh, I rolled deception, not stealth. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I'm better at this. I am much better at this. That is a 22.
How did this? Never mind.
What?
He re-rolled
Nothing.
it.
Well, I was rolling
Oh.
a -1 deception as opposed to my +2 stealth, and then I just rolled my +2 stealth, and I got a 20.
That's fine. Yeah, again, same kind of concept as you're seeing these squads engage other people. You instantly just kind of weave and dodge through the crowd pretty easily. Make it to the spaceport. Same time, Jack, Dryce, and Rat make it. But looking at Mick, so Mick, one of the rebels, turns to you and goes, "Do you know how to set these things off?" And he hands you like the detonator.
I flip this button, press this button, right?
Did you do it?
No, I.
Oh, you should have.
Okay. All right. So you do that, and we'll all leave together. But do it outside.
Right. So let's go.
And you guys walk out.
I pop my invisibility.
Oh man!
All right.
GM's plan foiled again.
No. I have other plans that I enjoy when
Big
you
league
do
plans.
this.
Big
Big
league
league.
plans.
They're huge. Okay.
Best plans.
Okay.
Everybody says so.
They're gonna be huge. They're the biggest plans I've ever seen. Yeah. So as you kind of pop your invisibility, they're like, "What? Oh, what the fuck?" But then they see the incendiary devices start going off, and you see the smoke slowly start hitting that main room as they scatter, and you invisibility out of there. So
Can you give us some of those sweet explosion sounds?
actually, bad news. Sirenscape is still running. I hear it, but the command console, the master command, has fucked up. so I can't change any of the sounds because I have different. Yes, I prepped sounds for this, and it's like, you son of a bitch! It gives me bad Ubuntu server, so I'm assuming they're having some issues. Anyways, because I had explosions, I had blaster fire. Pew, pew, pew. You're right, Cranky. It does give advantage on stealth, but I'm just giving it flavor. So, you're heading to the spaceport, I imagine, Mick.
Yeah.
So as the other group, so Jack, Dryce, 1B, Kenna, and Tala, you all kind of converge at the same time, and you see that last rebel that you saw earlier at the. It's a cargo ship, and they're waving you on. And Rat's like, I think that's for us, and he kind of hurries, shuffling with this box. Like, imagine it's exactly like that.
Anything appear off about the guy?
Rat? I mean, Rat's a weird kid. Yeah.
No, the guy who was like waving at him. And he
No,
takes off running.
it's the same guy you've seen before.
Okay.
And then you see the two rebels that were with Mick. They come running. Mick, are you gonna deviz, or how's this gonna work?
No, I'm just gonna walk right up into the spaceport where everybody else is going.
Okay. And so once you get on the plane, or the plane, the ship, Tala's like, all right, everybody, this is gonna get a little hairy. This is where we haven't really practiced for this, but
Dryce is an amazing captain, amazing pilot.
yeah. So with that said, none of us here really have any space experience. Our pilot's off-world. Odd. So I was going to ask Dryce, can you pilot this?
Yeah. I'll set that box down. Come on, Rat. I need a co-pilot.
Oh, really, sir?
No, I'm kidding. 1B.
Oh,
Out of my way. Sir, you had me going. I was seriously concerned.
do you mind if I watch?
Sure.
Don't get cocky, kid.
I might. Yeah,
When he says, "Do you mind if I watch?" I'm just gonna roll my eyes and turn around and start unloading boxes or something.
yeah. I'll move up to the front and start firing this thing up.
Get his prep sequence going.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, everybody gets booted up. You see everybody strap in the back. There's a nice little seat area. And then it does have like a big open like bay door for, cargo. It is a cargo. And you take off.
Before we make the jump into hyperspace, is there any way that we could hide how many life signals are on the vessel?
That's a question to ask yourself, because if you want me to answer it, the answer is going to be no. If you want to come up with something,
We can kill Rad.
Yeah, kick him out.
I
Blow him
want
on
to
the airlock.
I'm thinking more of like with
That's-
with Kenna's help and my understanding of alien xenobiology, being able to fake like a false life signs, and just try to jam their sensors into thinking there's less people here than there actually are.
Put only the pilot and the co-pilot on the actual register when you type into the ship, and then let's try to leak gas or something outside the ship to make the sensor, if they try to scan it, make it harder to make basically our trail dirty, so they can, if they try to scan the ship, it's heavier disturbance in the scanner energy.
Make things inconclusive.
Yeah. Yeah, and they have to go. So they say our cargo list is like 2 people, and they try to scan the ships. Like, there's some interference in the scan. That's what I would recommend, and that's what I'll get on doing. So we'll waste a little fuel, but
I feel like this is general knowledge, and I'll read it to you all. So, lifeform scanners in the Star Wars universe, also known as, was a device that allowed the holder to detect living, sentient, and non-sentient beings from a distance. A large majority of bounty hunters and mercenaries use this technology to lock onto enemies and potential bounties. Lifeform scanners could also detect beings hidden by cloaking devices, stealth fields, and sound dampeners. So I will find it hard to be like, yeah, dude, we can hide this shit because the technology is very good.
So it'd have to be a really good freaking roll to even like come up with something that's like, we're not trying to mask it, we're just trying to muddy it.
Sure. Yeah, let's figure out what kind of roll that would be. I like I want to
I don't want to burn his contact is basically I want to like have Jack keep this contact intact.
Yeah, they're
contact intact.
They're gonna hit some one night stands later.
I don't know how that looked on camera, but
exaggerated.
That's me.
I have in my mind she looks like Brigitte Nielsen in Rocky IV. That's what I'm picturing.
All right, give me a technology check as you're trying to outsmart this life form scanner.
All right.
Not Brigitte Nielsen, Flavor Flav.
Yeah, not Flavor.
Not that.
Do you do the same aid rules where if someone has expertise, you can give them advantage for their role?
Yeah, I would allow that.
So, Kenna, I would like you to take the reins on this so you have advantage.
Okay. Thank you for advantage, by the way. That was fantastic. So I got a 19.
Gross. Is she the same girl in Red Sonja, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, dope.
I know who that is.
I have this mental picture of her looking like Burgess Meredith from Grumpy Old Men.
All right. So yeah, what exactly are you doing?
What I'm doing is creating kind of a field around the ship, so they can they have to like scan through the ship, right? I'm making that kind of basically that the scan's going to have trouble getting in. It's going to give different results through time if some of the fields. So I'm basically making a dirty field around us, so it gives it kind of a harder time to read. So they don't have kind of conclusive evidence. They have to go off the They have to go off the what we put into the machine. So we have like 15 people. We have 2 people, but the cargo says 2, so we have to go with 2.
All right. So as you guys prepare to just leave, there was one ship ahead of you, and you see it between these 2. I can't remember the exact name of the ship. Between these 2 ships, it's like interceptors. It takes off. And then, Dryce, you hear over the comms, please proceed through to be scanned.
Again,
Okay,
if you're gonna do something, do it now. We're moving.
Okay.
And
that's what I'll for.
As you move forward, you feel the controls essentially being taken away from you. As you're pulled into like this gravitational field in between the 2 ships.
Rat, look, no hands.
Oh my God, sir, that's amazing. Oh.
Step 1. Write that down. Step 1.
Step 1. Come in second. You're the first loser. Step 2. Then you hear. There appears to be a malfunction on your chip. It shows 4 life forms on the logs, but we're getting an odd read. We're going to send a boarding party. And that's where we're gonna end it for tonight.
I'm
fuck
staring
you
daggers
guys.
at Kenna. Like,
Yeah, that's where we're gonna
Oh.
end it for tonight.
no.
I do want to say thank you everybody for playing. I appreciate it. Until not next week, the week after. Thank you everybody in chat for hanging out. Whiskey Gamer, I hope you enjoyed your 1 day of VIP status. It really did you well. I'm sure you were able to utilize that to its fullest. It will be revoked after today. 24 hours is where we're at. But thank you everybody in chat. Thank you everybody in podcast land. If you are in podcast land, come check us out live. We are at twitch.tv/FeatherFallTT, where we could use your love. We're gonna go ahead and do a quick raid. I think we got people out there streaming that are friends of the channel. Anybody out there? What are we doing? What are we doing? Actually, Whiskey Gamer, you rock, not us. We are nerds that just play a video game.
There's Mini Terrain Domain is doing Water Deep.
I like that. We can go there. We'll give Mini Terrain Domain. Tell them FeatherFall sent you. We got about like 10 seconds, so we're not gonna say our goodbyes yet, but it's gonna happen. Tell them we sent you. Tell them, I don't know, that they're awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah.
Whatever.
I don't know.
But here we go. Thanks everybody. See ya.